Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Own Way, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. Y'all, we are gonna put back last week's basket, which we had a lot. I'm gonna go over a couple of things that we pulled, just like little updates, and then we are gonna shop the stash for the upcoming week. Ooh, I need to go check the poll to see which palette won for the month. But if you're curious to see what makeup I will be playing with next week, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, my makeup today is a full face using last week's products. So I thought we would just kind of talk through a couple, because some of these products I use through the whole month. So the foundation I have on today is the CoverGirl True Blend, and mine's an L2 Classic Ivory. It's a true medium coverage, and I really appreciate that about it. That's my preferred coverage. So I like this. I think it's a nice foundation, and it's one that's not really like talked about here on YouTube. It has like a beautiful little pump on it. So that's the foundation I have on today. This Prep and Hydrate from e.l.f. was one that I really discovered through drugstore month this month. Basically every video on my channel this month was related to traditional drugstore products. Traditional meaning e.l.f., Maybelline, L'Oreal, like products you can actually get at any drugstore you go to. But I really liked this and was kind of surprised that I liked it so much. Another thing that I liked a lot this week is the NYX Advent Pop. This one is in Nubio Chic. That is what I have on my eyes today. So, in the crease I have this kind of brown peachy color. And then all over my lid, I decided to try something new and try this like blue jean color. And I really like what it looked like. This blue jean color did have a lot of fallout, and I had to keep repacking it a couple times. But I think it looks really nice. And then I went into the Wet n Wild palette, the Mega Glow palette. And I used this one right here as the inner corner because I felt like I needed something a little bit more to make it pop, since it's such a dark color for me. So love those products. I didn't really get a lot of use out of these Wet n Wild limited edition ones, but that's okay. Oh, the highlight I have on today, I actually have two. But the highlight you can see is from the Maybelline Master Chrome. This is in Molten Gold. Mariella left a comment in the last video saying that it's dark for her and asked how I made it work. How I make it work. I think I use maybe a light hand, but maybe I just accept it might be too dark for me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I make it work, but I love it every time I use it. Yeah, okay. And then palette of the month, I think, even though there's technically like 5 more days this month, do I want to keep this? I think I'll keep this for 5 more days. But this is the California in a Box Bronze and Blush palette. This was the palette I committed to for March, and it is like the bronzer blush. And I did put the highlight on, like my layer 1 highlight. But I really do enjoy this palette, and we'll just go ahead and keep it for the remainder of the month. So we'll just set that to the side. And then everything else I feel like I talk about often, so I don't feel like I need to go into too many details. But what is on my lips, where did I put it? It's one of the e.l.f. Ludicrous, no, not e.l.f., one of the e.l.f. plumping lip glosses. I brought it in here and I don't know what I did with it. Okay, that's helpful. But yeah, I think that's everything I really wanted to talk about from this basket. And then as far as palette of the month goes, so the options were the Modern Renaissance palette by ABH. It's a classic here on YouTube. Then there was Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy. Love that. And then there was the Too Faced Natural Lust palette that looks like this. So honestly, these two were literally neck and neck. I had to go through my comments because a couple of people weren't able to vote in the poll. And going through the palettes, this won by one vote. They were tied until I saw the last comment that said this. So this is going to be our palette of the month. Boop, 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 boop. Too Faced Natural Lust palette. And again, it looks like this. I think this will be a really pretty springtime palette, and I'm excited to dig into it. I got it from TJ Maxx a couple of months ago and just haven't really dug in. I've used it a couple of times, but I think as it's officially spring, it'll be a good time. So if you have this palette, feel free to bust it out for the month with us. I am going to pull another palette just because we have 5 days until the month technically starts, and I want to play with eyeshadow palette before committing to this one. So we are going to pull another palette together today just for this week. But yeah, we are going to put everything away, and then we are going to pull products for next week. I did post a makeup reorganizational video, which you guys always give me like the best views and love on those types of videos. So if you're like, wow, your makeup's different, go check out that video and you can see we did it together. All right, let's shop the stash. All right, so here we are at the top with eyeshadow palettes. As you saw, we are going to pull the Natural Lust for the whole month. But if you guys remember last month, my feelings were hurt because I really wanted to play with the cherry palette, but since it was drugstore month, I couldn't. So we're going to pull this for like 5 days until it's officially April. But yes, we're coming for her. Yes, I think that's going to be pretty. I think my theme for makeup this week is, since we did the last month drugstore and we pulled from that curated makeup collection, I think I might just pull the things I missed. the comfort makeup, if you will. So we might end up pulling a lot more than I can actually use, but that's okay. That is okay. So I think for eyeshadows, we are honestly good. So let's go down to face products. Yeah, face products. Okay, so these are bronzers, blush, highlighters, single eyeshadows, backups of like mascaras and stuff, and then lip products. So, couple things here. I got a new palette. Okay, I am going to haul for you guys oh, I found that lipstick. Here it is, the one I was talking about that I was wearing in the intro. This is the e.l.f. Plumping Lip Gloss in Twisted Mocha. Okay. I knew I brought it in here. Anyways, I did get something new, and a couple of new things, and I'm going to haul the majority of it or all of it. But I just want to show you this one thing because I'm really excited for it. It came in, and you know, it's been a while since I've gotten a new release as it was actually new. So I'm like super, super stoked. You're like, okay, Abby, what is it? It is... Okay, this is from Benefit, the Cheek Stars Mini Reunion Tour. So they released the big one that has 6 pans at $60. But I like that in the last year they started releasing these smaller ones. So in it we have Georgia, Sugar Bomb, and Hoola. And the premise behind this palette is that they brought old products back. Obviously Hoola is still around, but products that used to be popular that they don't really make anymore. And I bought this from Sephora and it was $30. So again, it looks like this on the outside, kind of like that animal print. And then you open it up, get that clear thing out of here. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So Georgia, Sugar Bomb, and Hoola. Oh, I haven't even swatched it yet. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've never really tried Hoola. I had a sample once, and the container was so small, I just ended up giving it to my cousin. I don't think I have ever tried Sugar Bomb, but I could be wrong. But I feel like no. And then Georgia, I've never tried either. So I'm excited to play with these. And let me go wash my hands, and then I'll swatch it for you. Okay, so here is Georgia. Ooh, nice bronze highlight right there for Georgia. Sugar Bomb, I'm just going to swirl them all together. Blush never like swatches right. There's Sugar Bomb right there, and it's more of a peach color. Love that for us. And then Hoola. I'm sure many of you already owned it or have used it in the past, but we'll just swatch it too. And then there's Hoola right here. So there's all 3 swatched. Let me know if you picked it up or if you're gonna pick it up, or are you gonna get the larger one. I did actually, spoiler, I got the cheek leader, was actually on sale on Benefit's website, plus free shipping, so that's coming soon. So I'll have the Tickle highlight, so I'm really excited for that. But that's gonna be cheek palettes. We're gonna have 2 cheek palettes for the week, so I think we're pretty set with like the blush, bronzer, highlight, that kind of thing. But actually, let me just go ahead and pull one more highlight, because I do like to have an in-your-face highlight, and I just have a feeling the Georgia one, I might want maybe a brighter option. So let's stick with Benefit, and this is one that I have missed. Right here, the cookie highlight. This is, I love this. Quickly become one of my favorites. So if you, many of you are probably familiar, because when I was talking about buying it a while back, everyone was like, you have to get it. So it does look like this, and I actually end up using this brush most times to apply it, but that's what it looks like in the pan. And what I love most about this highlight is it gives like a really nice wet kind of look on the cheeks that is, it's obvious you're wearing highlight, like you're not fooling anyone, but it's so beautiful that it just catches a lot of eyes and attention. I always get compliments when I wear that. So we will pull that. Okay, and then lips, typically I just kind of pull as I go, so we'll skip that. But I do need to pull a couple things out of here for mascaras. And I think I want to go back to Benefit Roller Lash, and I also need to grab out, I put my eyeliner somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. So I know it's in this room somewhere. I just don't know where, and I'm missing it. So I hope it presents itself to me pretty soon. It's the Lancome one, Drama Liquid Liner. I'm thinking it just fell somewhere. Where are you? Oh wow, we're just sticking to a lot of Benefit. So this is the Benefit Roller Lash. And Benefit right now, so I'm filming this on Friday and you're watching it maybe on Friday if you're watching right as it goes up. And they do have free shipping right now, so you can go check that out. But yeah, I think that's going to be everything for here. We'll go down to face products. So one of my approaches to Project Pan is, you'll see in a video coming up soon that I have been using, in my makeup favorites and use ups for this month, I've been using up a lot of makeup. A lot is a strong word. Like, I think more than 2 items is a lot. But it's really like encouraging me to kind of have a new strategy, and that is one that I think some of you guys already do, but to focus on products for the month that are a part of my project that are almost done. So maybe just committing to like 1 or 2 products for the month that are almost done. And I have already picked out what those are. It's an eyeliner, under eye brightener. I'm like, spoiler for Project Pan updates. So I'm gonna focus in on those. So I'm not gonna really pull a lot from categories that are not, if they match what I'm trying to use up, if that makes sense. So we have a foundation already and we have a primer already, so I don't need to pull those things. But let me zoom you in. But the concealer I have is too dark, so I have to pull something with it that is lighter so that I can make it work. And this is one that I keep pulling a lot, but it just works the best for mixing with other concealers. And this is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but in particular Fair Beige, because it is so bright on me. I'll show you guys. I mean like hello. I mixed it today with a Wet n Wild concealer, no, Urban Decay concealer that I'm trying to use up that's too dark, and that's what I had in the intro, and it's just a good combo, so I want to keep using that. And honestly, I might just kind of keep using that all month long until I'm done with the concealer. But I do need that, and then I have a foundation. Like I said, yes, perfect. All right, great. So let's go over here to powders. Last month I had a loose setting powder, which was the L'Oreal Infallible, and I do really like this powder, again, what I'm wearing today, but the packaging, like, I'm over it. I just like want something so easy to grab. I'm gonna grab these 3 things, and I've thought about like some of my go-tos, like the Too Faced Born This Way. I love it so much, but I think I just want something quick for the month. So I'm gonna grab these 3. These 2 usually always live in my makeup collection or my everyday makeup, but since I was focusing on traditional drugstore, I put them away. But this is Hourglass Dim. As you can see, she's still holding on. She's still holding on. You guys know I use that a lot. And then also we have Makeup Revolution. This is the Bacon Blot and Banana Light. Again, you can see I really enjoy this one. So we are going to pull that, and those are just going to live again in my little basket. But this is the one I want to pull for the week. Laura Mercier. Love Laura. Laura's great. But this is just the translucent pressed powder, and it's so finely milled, just like the loose, that it's so easy to use to set the face. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and it'll be nice to have like a little break from loose powders. I also got a new pressed powder. Well, I can't tell you everything right now, okay? I can't tell you everything I got. We gotta wait for the haul. The haul won't be filmed for probably another week because I'm waiting for things to come in. Okay, great. So yeah, I think that's gonna be everything because we've already pulled a couple of palettes for the face. We have our loose setting powder. I'm trying to think, like, is there anything that I've been like, man, I missed that product. I just missed it. And do you know what comes to mind? Let's scoot up. This one always comes to mind for products that I missed. It's the Tarte. This is a Park Avenue Princess. This will be a good one to like just grab for like super quick light makeup. Obviously you can tell which products I love by the ones that look like this. But she's good. We're gonna pull that. I definitely missed that. Oh, here's one. It's like round 2. Let's do it. Stila Magnificent Metal. This one is in Diamond Dust. Plus this will, it's to the point that it's probably gonna start drying out. So definitely want to pull that. What else was I just like, man, I can't wait to pull that. Definitely that cherry palette that we already pulled. Nothing really as far as like foundations go. Yeah, I think I'm okay in that department. Okay, let's just put it all together. Okay, just because I don't really plan on doing a Project Pan update for, I don't know, maybe like a week or 2 from now, I do want to just show you which Project Pan items I was referencing, just in case you're like, well, what are you using? You didn't show everything. So for primer, it's the, Flower Beauty in Your Prime, the Illuminating Primer. And then for foundations, I'm mixing 2, the IT Cosmetics CC Plus in in Fair. And then the Lancome Skin Feels Good. This one is in Vanilla, light vanilla, nude vanilla. These consistencies are really nice to mix together, especially because this one's so dark and I'm trying to finish it up soon. And I honestly just miss using the IT Cosmetics CC Plus. And the only reason it's in a Project Pan is because of the SPF and that it expires in August. So it does have a true expiration date. And then the under eyes, here's the backup brightener that I want to focus on, but also the concealer that I said is a little too dark, but I want to focus on it, is the Urban Decay Naked Skin in light neutral. So I'll just mix it with the Fair, and you can see like there's such a contrast that it ends up being a nice mixture. I want to focus up on using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe. And then these are 2 lip products I want to really focus on. So if I don't end up pulling any and talking about them in my project pan, or I'm sorry, my weekly makeup baskets, because I'm focusing on the NYX This Is Everything lip oil and the Buxom lip gloss in Dolly. So those are the products you didn't see that I'll be focusing on, and I just kind of keep them to the side so I remember their project pan. But here is everything that we pulled together today. So we have the palette, so many palettes. Turns out I just love palettes. Like, that's kind of something new in 2020. I mean, not truly new. I think it started in 2019, but that's all I really want to buy. Especially because this year I'm focusing on cream products so much, as far as like using them up and not wanting to repurchase until I've gotten my those numbers smaller. But yeah, this is everything that we have pulled for the week. I hope you're all well. Make sure you check out the makeup organizational video if you missed it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!